on The Link, brought to you by Cabo Enterprises, IT&E, Jack in the Box, and Mount Carmel School at 8:14. Get Landon Idolette of the National Weather Service in here for our work week weather, which is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Good morning, Landon. Again, good morning. Did I get you? Check 1, 1, 2.
Checking.
Yes,
do you hear me?
Beautiful. Right on. Talking
Okay,
about
good.
what a beautiful morning it is, Landon, but I'm just wondering, is it going to hold through the week?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be holding pretty nice for us the next several days. Certainly no surprises out there for the next several days, but we could see a little bit of a wetter trend later into the week, like Friday, Saturday, maybe lingering into Sunday, and I'll get into that very shortly. But the week ahead, beautiful out there, and so it's going to be hot and sunny with just a few spotty showers. We could see a few showers around midday, early this afternoon, with a little wave of clouds pushing through the Marianas, but that's really about all we can talk about this morning. So I'm going to turn the camera around right quick, and there we go. This is our radar picture right now. There's Guam right there in the center of the screen. Certainly nothing much to see out there, just some spotty stuff out there to our east, and so we'll probably see these showers start creeping in around midday, but they're going to come quickly right into Guam and then move right overhead and get things wet. Maybe some areas could see a little bit of a very brief moderate to heavy shower, and then it's going to push right on through. Looking at the bigger picture, nothing much to speak of. Again, just these showers, that's what we're watching out for in the coming hours around midday today. That's going to push through. But otherwise, dry conditions will prevail over the Mariana Islands, at least through Thursday night into Friday morning. We're watching a lot of activity across Micronesia, certainly nothing in the developed realm, but we're watching this upper level cell. That's that Tut cell over there near Palau, generating showers and thunderstorms at Palau and Yap, and then a trade wind disturbance over the Marshall Islands and eastern Micronesia. That'll be pushing through to our south, but nothing exciting for us. And we're going to go to the slides now for the work week weather. And I'm sorry about my angle. My camera is a little bit off center there, but hot and sunny there today, and for most of the week, mostly dry this week with just a few showers. There is a chance for weekend showers and thunderstorms with the disturbance that's going to be pushing through, probably from around Chuk. We're going to wait to see if that materializes into a more of an organized disturbance near Chuk Thursday, Friday, and then push over us in the form of a surface trough. It could become a circulation somewhere in the Philippine Sea once it passes through us. But that'll give us the showers and thunderstorms likely late Friday into Saturday. The Guam fire danger continues to climb. We did have some wetting rains here the last several days, so that helped decrease our chances for the fire weather danger, at least for the next couple of days. But it's going to be very dry out there, so any fires that do start could spread. Luckily, the winds will be decreased, so we're not going to be looking at a rapid spread of fire potential this week. And again, the Tut cell for Micronesia, that's generating the showers and thunderstorms down there. Look at the rainfall for yesterday. We had just about a quarter of an inch. I'm going to try to adjust my camera just a little bit. There we go. We had about a quarter of an inch across most of Guam yesterday, but our record for the day was 5.73 inches in 1976. So we've had that little pop quiz a week ago. That was Typhoon Dolphin. What was it in 1976 that generated that rainfall? And I will tell you that the day before, May 21st, we had 7.91 inches of rain that same year in 1976. So if you know the answer to that, type it in the chat window, unless you know it, Chris. I don't know. You might have been around back then.
I feel like I want to say Pamela. Was it Pamela?
That was indeed Typhoon Pamela. So we're just past the anniversary on May 21st of Pamela. And so that was a monster storm here for the Mariana Islands, especially for Guam. And so, yeah, typhoon season is year-round for us, so we can get these the monsters any time of the year, and we will be going to the peak typhoon season of our year. That's typically August, September, October, November. It starts peaking upward in August, and we have peak activity in September and October, and it starts fading away in November. And so I see those answers coming in through the chat. Nothing out there to speak of as far as the weather, as far as the typhoon weather out there. No suspect areas by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, but we're looking at the next slide. The drought conditions are starting to creep in. We've been abnormally dry. That's rated as D0 on the 5-tier scale from D0 to D4. Welche and the Northern Marshall Islands remain in severe drought, but they've been having some plentiful rainfall over there. Joint typhoon warning center on the next chart. Certainly no suspect areas to speak of across the entire region. And we always monitor that with Joint Typhoon Warning Center for any suspect circulations that could develop. The next slide showing the winds across the open ocean. We have moderate trade winds across the Mariana Islands and weaker to the north, but stronger to the south of those convective clusters near Chuuk and Pohnpei and Koshari, and then on toward the northern Marshall Islands. That's helping generate the showers and thunderstorms down there in that upper level low near Palau, with the thunders and storms over there. Looking at the next picture showing the sea conditions, the seas are nearly flatlined out there with 2 to 4 foot combined seas, primarily of an east swell of around 3 feet and wind waves less than 2 feet. That's going to be the story of the next several days, but we see that spike at the far left end or the far right end of the pictures down below. That's the forecast for the 20th and 29th this weekend, with that disturbance pushing through this weekend. So we're going to see a little uptick in winds, and that will generate, of course, some waves. But that spike looks awful ominous there, but it's really just doubling our seas, which are very low right now, of 2 to 4 feet, probably upwards of 5 to 6 feet combined seas this weekend. So watch out for that as forecasts continue to get updated through the week twice a day. And for the work week weather, mostly sunny, isolated showers the next several days. We can see a little peak in moisture around Wednesday night with a little pulse of trade wind activity Wednesday night, but otherwise sunny and dry this week, with the showers and thunderstorms increasing Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, with that possible disturbance pushing through. And again, the last slide, Tower for Humanity, we are closing in on 3 weeks away. We have a lot of information coming through. I was talking to Guinness World Records over the weekend and submitted some more questions for their rules and regulations. So we're getting a lot of clarification on some of the building requirements for our record attempts. Most of the answers have been favorable, but there's one answer that might throw us for a loop with our building techniques, that it could require a whole lot more time to build it. So we are going to be following up with that. Hopefully we get a favorable answer.
Well, I'm just glad it's going to be beautiful weather this week, Landon. And again, thank you. I know that we're looking to get you on the hotspot for next week. So this isn't goodbye. It's just till later.
Just till later. And we have a big week in the weather world. We'll be releasing our 2022 Tropical Cyclone Outlook for the region. Wow. That'll be released on Thursday in a regional climate conference I'll be hosting here from the weather office. It'll be a virtual webinar, so we've had a lot of people across the region sign up for this. And so this will be our big public release on May 26th, Thursday.
Right. So if you got time Friday morning, maybe you can come on. And I mean, that's something I think our audience would really like to know. What are you guys anticipating in terms of typhoons this season? So if you got time Friday, I'll shoot you a text and let me know.
Yeah, and we'll talk at a time, because I know I have a 7 o'clock and an 8 o'clock on Friday. Okay. Different agencies, but yeah, we will work on that on Friday.
On. If anything, I could always cut the presentation and throw it on the show. So whatever works.
Perfect.
Thank you, Landon.
We'll see you then.
Okay, my friend. There you go. Landon Ilett of the National Weather Service. Workweek Weather brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together with the affordable connectivity plans over at Docomo Pacific. They're here to help. The ACP helps you connect to things that matter most with $30 off select internet plans. Head over to Docomo Pacific's Tamuning headquarters to see if you qualify. Qualifying households can get a free router with an additional $45 off for a limited time only. Visit Docomo Pacific and ask about ACP today. Let's go ahead.